Any goals for today? I think today might just be a chill day. I don't think John or Orieli are here. I think. They might be. I don't think they are, though. Yeah, I don't see him. Relatively light session today, more than likely.
How? I have 130. I live at the VR chat headquarters. Whoa!
But yeah, welcome.
Damn.
Awesome. Thank you for being here.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Last episode, very cool end. Yeah, I know, right? I kind of...
I would've hit the R
I feel like we need...
you know?
We need some, like, just, like... wispy... you know, wispy feels. Wispy feeling music. Alright.
Worship to the elder god.
But you know, we'll accept it. But I can't hit the gritty, dude.
We're gonna sneak our way over to Inca Top.
Well, looks like the section commander position for Redwall has just opened. So, put in your application right now.
So I feel like I'm not centered right now. Hello? Elbow? Please do elbow things? Why are you always like this every fucking time? Really? Elbow? What the fuck? You're supposed to be the good tracker. Why are you like this? Huh? Why? You're one of the new trackers on the new dongles. I have 4 fucking lighthouses. Why are you losing tracking, you piece of shit? Come on. Come on. Oh my god. Let me step inside. Wait, I can't. You good? You gonna stop jittering around? No? No, you're still gonna do it? Is there like something obstructing my... No, they're all sitting there just fine. It's just being a little shit today, I guess. That's better. Wild Amity T-posing. Yeah, totally a cryptid moment. Alright. I think we're good. Let's go see if we can, find some good old RP. Hold on. That ain't right. That's better. Okay. I think we are good to go. Right. We will be in character once I step outside the door.
Wait. I don't remember. Why are you
He stinks though.
I think my nose smells like fish.
No, mine smells worse.
Your tail's being slapped by a cephalopod.
Ouch.
Bad morning, perhaps.
A bit of a pain to keep it up.
I'm sure it is. I say, as I learned fucking
some magical shenanigans there. And you know Aether's situation with the whole, keeping the balance of crystals. Now imagine if you had like dozen trees grow at once.
Oh,
Bye-bye Aether.
yeah, that'd be pretty dangerous. Yeah, that's fair enough.
Please,
That sounds
miss,
dangerous.
do
At
not
least
ask,
that's what I'm worried about.
sir, do not ask for a rope to hang yourself with. I don't want to cut you from another tree.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah?
Wait, they
No,
actually
I've,
won't give him rope?
That was shockingly
I've,
grim.
I've tried
Oh.
everything so far, so it's kind of like not even worth it anymore or anything.
I mean, why not find purpose in your life and, go on to do great things?
You know, once you live long enough, you kind of give up on everything, including the
How
people
old are you?
around you. just a wonderful place, you know. And so if you came from where I came from, it'd be like a different story or something.
I mean, I don't see why that would make you depressed. That's a life of luxury right there.
Yeah.
Is
I
it
think
because
the
you
point
don't
is they're
have
not
a
there.
There.
What? No, it was awful when I was there. Everyone was just like, well, you know, I think I have like my own personal beliefs on things. That you can't always be happy about things. But the moments that you let yourself to be happy is the moments you realize you're actually truly sad. And so why not make the most of the sadness and enjoy the happiness? Sure, but you don't have to be sad all the time.
Quiet day. Maybe wackadoo shit won't happen today, she thinks to herself. Maybe today will actually be calm, she thinks, knowing it sure as fuck isn't gonna be. Is there a tailor in Red Ball? I don't think there is. If so, she doesn't know of one. Oh, so it's just something she didn't store away for later in her brain. Today might be a good day to go spy on people. Spy on our allies, spy on our enemies. Eat bread. I was about to say, I'm pretty sure there's one in Aether, but not one here in Redwall. Look at that boy slide. Here, we're gonna T-pose on everybody. Yeah, I see you down there, bitch. It's a fucking spooky skeleton man. Yeah, today I think it's just gonna be chill. There's so few people here today. I was thinking that since it's like the usual time for the EU lobby, I figured there'd be more people here, but it seems rather quiet for an EU session. I think. I mean, if I look, there's 38 people here. Where the fuck is everybody? Are they all hiding somewhere? Coming down these stairs is always the worst.
I agree.
Well, I wouldn't know.
What is your name?
Oh, my name is Scamp. I'm the captain of...
My veins, so yeah, I guess
Blood
I have
just
to
comes
learn.
back.
But people are saying I should probably find a purpose or something like that. I'm kind of like not wanting to
having
do
a
that. I
purpose.
just want to kill
Man,
myself.
fuck having...
Like, what even is
Fuck
a
that.
purpose anymore?
I don't know, literally nothing. It's so people can, what is it, justify their actions. That's it, exactly.
Dude, why would you do that? That's such a waste of time. I don't have to justify why I'm jumping off of things.
Fucking hate that.
Just
Oh
do it.
god, why you
Yeah,
why
no,
you
you
didn't
do.
kill yourself? Oh my god, that kind of, it's like,
And then there's the people who's gonna try to stop you, like, oh, your life meaning so much. And you're like, oh, fuck that.
Yeah.
dude, so many
Oh, you know,
people
you could've-
yesterday just said they wouldn't give me the rope. Like, I asked who is it, Mr. Sharp, I believe, the captain for rope.
Oh, that man's too good for, you know.
Yeah, he's all about pride and all this shit.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
wouldn't even
Yeah,
give me a
he'll
shovel,
try to find
so
your
I couldn't
purpose in
even.
the Aether Guard, and you stand
Right.
around all day and do shit all. So
If I find a purpose
like
there, then I think I'm really going to kill
I feel
myself.
like in another life.
That hurt.
Yeah, in another life.
I don't know why.
Why did that hit a little? It hit a little different
know.
when you said that.
I gave them the offer that I could turn my brain to scrambled eggs, but
Yeah, I just want to. I want sweet death. I don't want
Cryptid
torture.
day. Yeah.
Could you like make
Yeah.
him believe he's dead? Just for like 10
I could.
minutes?
Would you want that?
God, anything to get rid of this dog.
You can't go at it, magic boy.
Alright, do what you do best. Did it work?
I guess you wouldn't really get a response out of a dead person, would you?
I guess we just leave him here, right?
He's the one who started it.
Apparently, Polaris went and said we will have 7 people to fight you.
People know that
And he said you better have 7 people or I'm getting one of my friends and we're burning Aether to the ground.
Oh.
I was only there to protect my fellow fighters.
Gotcha. That's. Well, good job on that front at least. Jeez, I can't believe that sort of person was just roaming around like that.
Apparently, they had made a deal with the mercenaries.
Why am I not surprised?
I'm not surprised either.
Speaking of,
Was that a mercenary?
who's the leader of them?
I'm assuming.
Was a loser.
Don't know if they're run by the same person in Aether as they are here in Redwall.
Fair point. Hello.
Hello.
Don't know what that'd find in a swarm.
But I've heard that there were mages or college of some sort this way.
Oh yeah, they call it the major.
How'd the walk go?
I got bored. So I forgot
It's a
thinking.
fucking walk. Of course you'd get
I
bored.
do not like walking.
Well, you do it every day. What do you mean you don't
No,
like
I
it?
don't.
You don't levitate.
No, I do the whole invisible thing.
You're still walking, though.
No, I don't.
Yeah, but then you just like float across the ground like a wisp, or some stupid shit like that.
No, what I do is I take every little bit of my soul and I disperse it over an area. And then I relocate myself.
Sure. You know what? Whatever you want to believe, Buttercup. If that is how your magic works, by all means.
I guess in simple terms, it's like me chopping myself into bits and mailing myself to a new location.
Rats with us.
Oh, the hell when you talk Dahlia about having the rat statue again, which it's a shame they don't have it so we could like throw it at as measures or something.
I gave it to Dahlia, and it was up to her how she used it. And we can't fault her for that. I was able to start up a Discord with them.
I mean,
Plus,
that's
I
what trading is
started
for.
up a Discord. I'm looking for a place that can suit their needs without harming a lot of the ecosystem around them. Hopefully.
Feywild. Throw them in the Feywild, let the Fey handle it.
Oh, and then we have Fey rats. That is serious. I mean,
It's
we
like we
that
don't
just
have
leads
Fey
to
rats
more
already
Fuga.
somewhere.
yes, I
joking,
still
of
have the
course.
portal.
And given that they talk, they might be Fey anyway. That might explain all the shenanigans.
Fey, magical, who knows? So many different
Yeah.
things come out through the portals.
I mean, see, when I had...
What was that?
Hello.
Hey, Twin.
Hello, Charlotte.
Oh, Charlotte! You got a new
I
name?
am.
Yeah.
I'm Ashland.
Dahlia
Did
gave
you?
it to me.
Hello,
it's a
Dahlia.
pleasure.
You confirmed that, so I put it at the back of my head.
Yeah, Charlotte.
A Warforge?
Grin should have the starting times. I haven't seen it.
I've never seen them ever.
Oh, that's what.
I
My
think
ears
they've
are
been
all
kinda
kinds of
sick
stuff
lately.
lately. Not that I have ears. No,
I've arranged with
I'm
the Archmage to start setting
a
up
ghost
a field.
more like
He's
haunting
gonna help
this armor.
remove some of the trees. That should happen tomorrow.
Yes, actually.
Work on it should begin in earnest tomorrow.
Can it
When
open?
folks figure out
Yes, I can open the faceplate.
possible
I
lead for the
tend to
ritual,
shove anything that's
you think we
flammable
put
in
your
there
hat
to
in?
help me regenerate a bit more of my energies.
I'll put my hat
I
in.
think you'd...
I want to put my hat on my head, but
I mean, it's metaphor.
Yes.
I think you'd really be a really good agricultural leader.
Quiet. For once. Well. I suppose that's a good thing. I don't quite trust it.
The emotion person? Yeah, same shit.
The fact that you know who I'm talking about from just that makes me already worried enough.
I mean, you drink them.
Oh no, it's
and
because
the things that they're about.
the first time I met you two, that was the topic of discussion.
Oh yeah,
That's why I remember.
Okay,
Like
that's
a
that's
bright,
fair.
like yellow vial.
you.
So yeah, I've only met you two once, so.
Like 5 gold for this.
But I catch on quickly. I have
A good performance.
probably what
Yeah, no one cares.
I'll just follow you guys around invisible, and any witnesses I'll just.
I don't know about that, but we'll
punching
see.
civilians.
We'll see.
Who says I can't?
I don't like that I'm dick
It's
height
the
with
other
you.
boss man. He's arrived.
Hello.
Hello.
What?
Hi. We're trying to figure out how to
I don't
kill
know
him.
what that is. That one wants to kill themselves. That one just came back from Red's operation.
I want to kill myself. What about that thing?
I don't know. It's been following me around for 30 minutes. I can't get rid of it.
I could try to like touch it with a stick or something.
Good idea. Hold on.
That's my problem. Yeah, you should really get another finger.
I think it likes it. Just like the weird thing.
I don't think it likes it.
Yeah,
Pretty
it's
sure it's
definitely
just
giving me
dealing
like.
with it. Maybe throw salt at it.
That's a good idea. We're like,
Yeah.
Do you have any salt? Did you bring any salt back?
Hold
from
on,
the
let me check
No.
my boot.
Why do you have
But
fucking
we got
That's disgusting.
because we wash
I believe-
ourselves in the ocean.
Why do you
Oh, I
do
thought
that?
you meant
I
in a
think there's
different
like
way.
perfectly
If I
good
remember
clean water up
correctly,
there.
Yeah, you could go up like up
we-
there. There's a...
We got like 4 kegs of ale coming in. Dwarven ale. So.
Holy shit. That's not going here. That's going to our emissary building far away. Don't want anyone stealing that.
Yeah, we got 4 kegs of Dwarven ale and silver and gold from the place that we just raided. So yeah.
Ah,
This
it might
thing
be
fucking
something
blows.
for you fuckers after.
No.
We'll see how good the haul is and what Red has to say about this.
I believe
Do you
there's
have,
I
like,
believe there's a
eye
couple.
drops for
There's like
them
a
or
couple of
something?
chests with them. So the last time I checked, they might find more.
Well,
Yes?
I mean, you're not the
Something
only
you need?
It's just a party in here.
There's always a party in this building. You know when I
Hey,
showed up
I know.
after the whole like,
Can you like fry my
brain?
brain again?
Look at this
It was
shit.
more along the lines. It was more along the lines that the doors were cursed.
Okay, yeah.
If you're gonna do that, at least bring
But you
me
all
some
had to fight
or
normal
something.
dwarves. We had to fight dark dwarves. So.
Dugar. Yeah, they're called Dugars if I remember correctly.
Oh, you had to fight
Dark
Dwarves
dwarves.
as well. We did it too.
Yeah. What do they have?
Fuckers are
Fans
crazy and
up
they-
now?
Yeah,
Fuckers
they,
are crazy and they came in
everywhere.
hordes.
they just don't. They just don't go down. You stab them and like. What?
Did yours have black powder?
I don't think they had any black powder on them.
See, they had it
Yeah, wasn't
easy.
there like people who could make black powder and they just never show up
I
anymore?
mean, they did have a couple of normal human beings in there that were casting flames at us.
Were they wearing red and black?
Yes, they were wearing red and black. One was hooded.
It's the crows. Okay, yeah, it's the cultists.
Yeah, yeah. I thought I had a feeling.
Did they
it was
use
all
any people
everywhere.
as human, like,
Really want to
bombs?
sneak
They
upstairs.
did that to us.
No, but they did do a thing where they had some weird pipe thing that was making
What the
noise like
fuck?
a human being that trapped us.
The chest just blocked the goddamn door with the crate.
What the fuck? Okay.
Well, then move the crate. You know the rule is if you don't know what's in the crate, there's nothing in the crate.
Yeah, well,
Follow it
you
up.
know what? Fuck that. Last time I touched the crate, I blew up. So I'm not touching.
That
Yeah,
man's
good
half
time up
angel.
there.
He can touch it. I'm half demon, so.
Yeah, well, you were there when I blew up. You know. Like,
Were you? Where was I for this?
it was the tempness thing bullshit.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's kind of funny.
Oh, fuck.
Kind of funny.
Story?
Okay, so I mean, you were at the town. We had to get supplies from somewhere, and I touched a box, and it was booby trapped, and it blew.
I think I remember catching a name, Angel Man. What is it again?
You can just call me Roy.
Works for you.
You know how many employees I have? You think it's possible for me to remember every single one of their names?
You have a book with everyone's name in it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't fucking matter. There's too many fucking people at this point in time.
That's true.
You ask too much of
you
us.
don't even, it's not like you have pictures or anything.
Anywho,
It's-
what?
Too many people.
What do you think we're gonna play?
Like exactly you shake his hand. I'd gotta take this thing off.
Alright. Yep,
No.
Yes, if you ever need anything to live, just let Nyatter know. Nyatter can help you out. I'll leave you back to your spaciousness now.
Yes, thank you. Now I have this cheese in here.
To the tavern.
Yes, this looks like a rundown show.
By one of your guardsmen.
Don't do it again. Okay?
We won't, mister. It's a lizard.
It is a gecko.
You know, geckos are.
It's a lizard.
Lizard.
Right then.
Your senses do not work. Ooh, spooky.
Could have sworn I. Nah, it's nothing.
Excuse me?
Do you know of a possible mercenary group around here?
This is your
Aren't you
expertise, boss.
in luck? Yeah, it is. Come with me. Stop running into trees, Sonny.
I keep forgetting how tall I am, sir.
Probably nothing. Oh, that's what it was. It was the big merc. The one with the maul on his back. Made noise.
Can I help you?
No. Hello, Nix.
Huh. Amity?
It's rather
Bad
quiet
friend.
today. I don't trust it.
It is very quiet. I have not seen our beak friend of late.
Good. Because his quarry is wandering about.
Yes, I was with them in the swamp for a bit.
Oh. Rather dangerous decision on his part.
Dangerous, yes, but I still have enough connections.
More like he's
You see, the
taking
mercenaries still
unnecessary
consider
risks.
It is personal.
He's being persecuted.
Hunted. Not persecuted.
I see. By a beaked individual.
Best not to be
Keep an
involved
eye
in
out.
this.
Of course. I'm not saying I will involve myself. I'm saying that I will tell you if I see anything.
Good idea, my faithful
Thank you.
disciple. More
You're
cheese.
welcome.
What are you guys doing with all this cheese?
Donating to the cheese god. After all, I am free.
Yeah.
More cheese to try, my faithful disciple.
I gotta be honest, I don't think
Why
we're
the
supposed to
no
place to plant
thanks?
cheese. I don't think there's a dairy farm anywhere around here.
You're looking around for something.
I don't think there's much cheese around here. Like, if you wanted to...
Too much.
I'm pretty sure Aether has, like, more agricultural stuff going on. They probably have a bunch more.
These Nick's here.
What the hell do you mean there's no cheese?
Yes.
There's
Crying.
we don't. It's too small for them to have a dedicated
Let us walk.
dairy farm.
What have you done with the cheese?
I haven't done anything. Okay, you know what?
Maybe probably ate all
See
the
that boat over there?
I see. And this information. Not the native party. Explain.
No. This party of your quarry, is a rather interesting group. You have one that is unkillable. Very powerful as well.
Knowing to have one that is unkillable, but nothing cannot be killed. You just have to try harder.
In this case, the sort of unkillableness is the one that even higher tier magic users don't bother. It's too much trouble, you see?
And how is that?
The way to describe it is, you can try your best over and over. You can try throwing it off an edge. You can try to kill it through stabbing, slashing, the traditional means. Or you can attempt magic, whether it is corruption, whatnot. Nothing truly works. Might delay them and slow them for a time, but killing them requires a much more formidable force.
I understand how that works. You see, it's happened to me quite a bit. Not every time I succeed.
It's not recommended to attempt this one. They hold powerful connections. Ones that would certainly draw ire if they were to go missing, shall we say. So, traditionally, you have one who wears a shield, a cloak. You have better chance of reading magic than I do, but he is also strong. Formidable with a blade.
What is his name?
The name is John.
John. I saw him. He has a strange magic to him.
Oh, there they are.
He is a hybrid unit, able to fight both defensively and offensively. Not recommended to simply take on without some understanding of dealing with them.
I see. Well, understand. The thing that we have to look at is the other members.
Yeah.
The other members. I found one that is powerful nature magic. That calls already something of assault.
You
But they said they would never raise a dagger to me.
Pacifist through and through. Strange but admirable feat.
Pacifism is interesting because at some point they will eventually get through. And when it is done, I'm always worried when a pacifist snaps.
I've seen it happen before with many others who were claimed to be pacifists.
Some are dangerous too.
I know.
Did you have the one you were speaking with along with me?
The
That
other
one is
strange
a-
void.
Yeah.
Everything around them seems to disappear.
They are perhaps the greatest threat, or perhaps the weakest. The thing about them is they have an unknown fighting style, even to me, because they are careful. They hide it until they are certain that they will win. This means it is unknown as to how they would approach a character like you. I'm not sure if it is range that they deal with, but judging from the way that they dress, shall we say, it does appear that they would be more mage-based than most. It is quite possible that they're using an artifact to hide and conceal their aura. There are such things that exist.
Perhaps it is something to look into.
Your presence has enough to unnerve them, hence why I would recommend still allowing me to continue this.
It should unnerve them. I am here to kill their friend. After all.
Yes, but if you want information, you cannot simply wish to intimidate them.
Oh, who says I was here to intimidate? I've made my goals well known. I'm not here to intimidate. I'm here to do a job.
Yes. However, your job might be interfered with by a party that you know little to nothing of. Yes, you can see magic. Yes, you can see power. But there are variables that even you cannot account for.
And that is why I have you, is it not?
Indeed. There is another whose fighting style relies on, well, doesn't rely on. He knows multiple different fighting styles due to the weapons he carries, which are numerous.
And who is this?
This one is Andre. Quite skilled.
Andre.
Yes.
I've yet to see anything that would show that kind of magic. Does he have magic?
He may be able to, in a sense, ensure that magic is fine for weapon movement, but his job is more martial than magic-based. I would not worry too much about him. And then you'd have,
Lady Nick.
well, yeah.
When you have a moment, you told me to make myself useful.
Yes.
So, I have decided that I am going to become part of what was known as the mercenaries.
These mercenaries, I've learned about them.
I only gave them as much information as they need. But they require verification.
Speaking of the mercenaries, what do they have to Percy? I tried talking to the one known as Duran, but he was immediately hostile.
Well, that's
So I take it that they know Percy.
Yes, Percy was affiliated with them. Well, still is affiliated. He has connections and whatnot in amongst the mercenaries. Meaning that if you go after them, there's a chance that these mercenaries would also engage you. And some of them
It's no matter. Once my contract is fulfilled, I'll leave. I have no need to worry about bounties here.
No, but they are known for hunting killers. So they may attempt to trail you.
Then I will go somewhere they'll have to have a fun time fighting. I have connections as well. I am not a lone wolf, as you know, or else our little deal here wouldn't even exist.
Indeed. Yes, so you also have one other, a mage, but I'm sure you've yet to meet them.
A mage?
Yes.
Tell
They're
me,
quite knowledgeable.
what are they?
Largely, what we call a bookworm. Who don't really get out often.
One of those kinds of mages not even going around spouting about magic. Just enough to lock themselves in their towers and look at books.
No, this one
Mages
is very
like that
inquisitive.
disgust me.
No, this one loves to ask awful questions. So, she might really question you for that. If you were to give them a chance.
Well, perhaps when they do that, I can take it answers of my own. Mages like that you can use. Trick. Manipulate.
I'm fairly certain your armor is strong enough. I'm assuming it's a form of steel.
No, it's an alloy. It is a far stronger metal. Nimbler, but stronger. Easier to bend, but cannot break. It allows me to move quieter, faster, and to block strikes.
I will gather a bit more information on the party, and then I will also gather a bit of information on the mercenaries. So you understand that should the contract be fulfilled, whether to expect the mercenaries' reaction.
I see. I love using that ways. But yes, I understand. I'll continue to watch. From the shadows, from the trees, from the mountains. I'll watch, and you learn. Then we talk. That is the agreement after all.
Indeed. This one will find you.
I see. I'll keep that in mind. I take it our little update is adjourned. I take it our update is adjourned.
Yes.
Then I wish you all a good hunt.
Same to you. Let us get you set up for the Mercenaries Guild.
they prefer water, to be honest.
Just in the little like one of the top things. Both of them to use.
And there's Nyx. Nyx! I found Percy.
That one is going to be very interesting to deal with.
Huh. Interesting is the word for it.
Observer and killer. Good at what he does. Okay, speaking of mercenaries, we have 3 new bandits, or at least 2. I don't know what they're not like to.
Duran and Isaac in the same place. Disgusting.
Now that is quite dangerous.
And one
Is
of the
it?
2 moving is named Eric.
Seems like most of them are in the training circle. You know, out of all of them. Garrick is actually fine. He doesn't do anything stupid. Unlike most of the nerds.
He is also illiterate, so...
You're not wrong. But Duran and Isaac in the same place, isn't that a treat?
I don't like it. They never are.
No, I don't either. Next thing I know, I'm gonna get dragged off into some mystical place and killed. Or something.
I can still buy you a bit of space with them. Yeah.
I don't care. Torment me more, Max. By the time John's done with them, I'm sure they'll be terrified.
Yes, let me go find either Isaac or Duran to get this one initiated.
Oh, well, they're right there. Isn't that something?
Wonderful.
Have fun, wherever you are.
Or as I knew.
Well, isn't today eventful already? And you said it was quiet today, Amity. That was your name, right?
Yes, that is what they call me. I said I didn't trust it.
Something we agree on. Bad mosquito bites. That's what happens when you go off into the swamp. Yes, I realize that. I'm from a coastal town, so usually I don't have to bother with that, but... What is happening? Are they all gathered? That's
Hi,
terrifying.
Hamsky.
All the mercs in one place?
You don't need a character sheet, by the way. You can just show up. I don't have a character sheet for Amity.
You expect something to just blow up because they're in one place. Yes. Yes, actually.
Always helpful, though.
I mean, I've witnessed it when they all gathered in the merc building. It exploded. One in the hood. Who's that? That's Duran. Talking about the red hood, red scarf. Yes. Yep, that's Duran. The one standing in the middle of the training field. Ponytail. That's Isaac. His, whatever he is, fucking boyfriend at this point, I don't know. They spend so much time together, they might be together. Good for him, I say. Aye. Maybe he'll stop acting like such a dick all the time. Hmm. Then you have the one in all plate. Large shield on his back, that's Garrick. Squid, I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but it's a squid.
Hmm.
I've seen it turn partially invisible.
It has camouflage. It comes from the abyss. A natural affinity.
Except for anything on it, so his weapons and backpack and everything else is kind of just floating there.
Makes him somewhat
We
funny to
usually
track.
squeeze things like him for oil and ink. You still can. He'll probably allow it. He goes around squirting people with his ink. It's really weird. I'd rather not. I'm not a whaler. You might enjoy it. So what's going on over there? What are they doing? Do you know?
Training with Isaac.
You would think people who are hired to go kill people would already be trained.
Yes, well, these, to be fair, some of them are utterly inept. Good cannon fodder, but not much. Beyond that.
That's all they want. They don't care about them, they just use them as meat shields. Oh my god. Why? I don't know what you're saying.
It's a curious creature.
I just fucking headbutted my shin.
Yes, it also headbutted Javon's shin about 9 times.
Oh.
Also
Good for
climbed
you.
him like it was doing the tree. I think that's a mage.
What? Either that, or someone really strong just picked him up and threw him. Either way, doesn't matter to me.
Well, the Crowbeak one has the first beginnings of false information. They believe you to be a mage, Amity.
I know.
Apologies,
Funny.
it's the only way I could buy you space.
Oh, I'm sure Amity knows, as they have said.
Additionally, they know of Andre's existence, but they don't know... They believe he's primarily martial-based, not magic. Additionally, with
Well,
Kelly...
he's not magic-based, technically. He does
his
quite the
spells-
opposite.
Yes. That's the point. If he believes that he's a mage and martial, he will not suspect anything else.
Yes.
But the beak is also believing that you are connected to the Mercenaries Guild still. I'm going to do what I can to leverage that.
Either that, or just completely break it away.
The best
The more
I can...
people he has fun corrupting, the more leverage he has on me.
Well, that's the thing. I'm trying to find as many people that would go after him, rather than with.
I'm sure you go throw, I don't know, 800 gold at the mercs, they'll go try and kill him.
Even I don't have that amount of coin.
They'd probably all die, to be honest. They're all too stupid. They'll all just run in and try to fight him, and then...
You think that I can't?
I don't either. It's kind of what I'm hoping for.
Doesn't he just come back?
Aye, he does. But you can...
Waste of currency.
Not necessarily, no.
You'd be dealing with another problem.
No, it makes the contract null. Once he has died, he completely forgets anything that's happened in, I don't know, 5-10 years, something around there. He doesn't necessarily die, but he loses memories, therefore the contract is null because he doesn't remember it.
But what if they just reinitiate the contract?
They could, and then he would come after me again. But if I were to kill him, that's a lot of power I hold. He may look slinky and small and easy to hit. He's actually quite strong. And I don't mean, like, crushing ability, I mean durability.
His armor is an alloy. Much stronger than
And
steel.
That wound on his chest is actually impenetrable. I've tried. And so have many others. You can shoot it with the
target for
flintlock.
people to aim for.
A false target.
You can hit it
It's
with magic.
misleading.
It will not go through. Now, everywhere else is... You can break
Idiots,
the armor, it's
all thinking
completely
about
fair.
how to
It'll
kill it.
him like any other normal mortal. But he has the ability to take a little bit more hits than normal. Now, I'm not saying he can survive with half of his head off of his, you know.
We consider just
But,
not hitting him.
Well, that's how you die.
He
If
also
he's
has
hunting you down,
enhanced hide armor on his legs. It will make cutting through that difficult, even for these.
it's made from beast of my lands. Yeah.
Just lock it in a metal
Disgusting.
box and drop it into the ocean.
That would be nice.
Let him sway on the bottom of the ocean with the fishes. Give him a cement.
Or we can use what I have. Just leverage on him.
Oh?
I might have a way. See, in my world, he's called the Binded for a reason. He's bound to something greater, like I wouldn't say a god, but basically near it. If you could some way, one, either restrain it or kill it, poof, he no longer exists. He would die. He's hundreds of years old, but a mere human. Well, from what we know, at least. So the age would catch up, probably kill him. Wouldn't doubt it, there's a lot of mages. But if you can somehow restrain it, because you probably won't be able to kill it, you control him. He's weakened. Though he still remembers everything, you can just threaten his life. Because he clearly doesn't want to die, or he wouldn't have taken that contract. Oh, speaking of, I guess he got his boy wonder back. Look familiar.
I know both of them so well.
I
Pity
don't.
though. You see,
I just know that his son hates me.
I used to call one a friend before his mind became corrupted. If I were to
That's
see him
usually how it
alone, out of the respect I have for him, I'd end his life.
That would. What do you think his mage friend is controlling him?
I have no doubt about it. I have no doubt that
Oh,
they've
neither.
slipped some sort of control into their mind.
Oh, it's
They will
quite
use
easy.
them against me.
It's a spell that Olivera used. Quite a lot, actually. He used it on me for a while. It's called Suggestion. All he has to do is touch you and implant fake, well, as it's called, suggestions into your head. Make them your own beliefs, and you follow them. Your mind is weak enough, of course.
I would love to see a mage touch and see how fast they die. Magic is so curious when you can't use it.
I'm sure you two would get along then.
We do.
Good. I don't necessarily use magic, but I do eat it. It keeps me alive. I mean, I can just release it from my sword, but that's technically my life I'm releasing.
I know, right, Percy?
So much shit is happening.
There are a few places where there are undead crypts that may have artifacts that can assist in perhaps tempering the boundness between the beak and whoever. It is not friendly to the living, though.
I mean, that's probably the best shot. And considering who he was hired by, and get in contact with him, he can send you in the right direction. He might not know it. But I'm sure Beaked One is going to follow.
Are you familiar with the idea of a blasting charm?
Yes. Completely foreign. To be honest, I don't know much.
You know the
It is a compact
weapon
version of gunpowder. Compacted into a small container. The pressure that is built when the gunpowder is set off is quite lethal. Shrapnel of metal. The likes. Eviscerates anything that is near it. Sounds useful. But very unfortunately, the only place to get something like that would be the Mercs. Unless you have another source.
No, it's not.
No, Pyro.
I have some additional funds and people that are willing to aid me. I have a couple, but they're unique. Specifically designed by dwarven alchemists. A far greater yield. Unfortunately, due to how they function, they are proximity based and usually have to be triggered on placement.
I see.
Incredibly costly to both the target, but also to the wielder. But it is almost... the wielder will suffer a grave injury, yes. But the receiving end is far worse.
It sounds destructive, but that's the problem. If you're using it in something like a crypt or a cave, that wouldn't be very well for anyone.
No, but an open field.
It's in the charge. Aye. But that's all circumstantial.
There are ways you can manipulate it to ensure it can be delayed, but the timing sequencing is problematic at best.
I mean, I'm sure the best way to use it is just light it and throw it in someone's armor and then run. Find a gap and push it in. Or you can just stick
she's
honey
just
to it.
annoyed. Doesn't hate squirrels. A small fluffy creature. The fuck's wrong with that?
As long as you have some way to trigger
Lodestones.
whether it is high flame or some magical particle, you'll be able to have it go off.
Aye. But to be honest, I believe the best solution would just be spark it and throw it. I want to be near it when it goes off. I'm not type of it.
It takes a very strong flame to ignite it, so...
Has to be magic based, then. Or a fire.
Magic
Like a
or...
torch.
Torch works. But you quickly burn down the time you have to throw it.
So, what do you think happens if you go to light it and it just blows up in your face? You die.
It's not her inner monologue. It's more
drown.
just she's just bored with the conversation at this
You'll
point.
suffer a pretty nasty injury.
She doesn't really care much what happens to
lose a
Percy.
hand. You can stick with those. I'll stick with my sword.
It is simply
You
another
have
way.
fun.
Hands are easy enough to replace.
Oh, trust me, I know. But I still don't want to lose a hand. Rather not. Just kind of, why would I?
It's friend Bobby who works for his
rather
dad at
just-
a comic store. I don't think comics exist in this fantasy
lighting a
world,
torch and then
Hamsky.
lighting something else and then making sure you throw it correctly so you don't blow your hand off. In that amount of time, you can just cut someone's hand off.
That again in,
I agree.
in comics, fuck yeah.
It's not
Or you
just
can just-
hands. It's
Man,
Better idea,
should have
you just light it
amnesia.
apart. Bap it
I
with
don't
a
know.
shield and send it flying.
true.
Oh god.
That is concerning.
Oh, this is it. Death by tree.
I think I may need to
Completely
take
missing my
slightly
tree.
higher ground.
Might be smart. I'm gonna get crushed by a tree. Oh god. Watch your ankles. They might go flying off.
Stop.
Ooh. It's going to cut someone's foot off.
Have
Gives
a
an
battle
entirely
cost me
new term
grass.
to ankle biter.
Aye, but it moving that fast with that sharp of a weapon, someone's foot would just... It's not safe. At all. Watch for your feet.
Oh,
What are we
did
gonna
you
see
know
next?
that
One of the
the
frogs?
Crowbeak can't sense undead?
No, I didn't.
Yes, it's quite
He trusts you that
fascinating
much.
thing.
He's telling you all of this. Oh my god.
Series of drawings in the
Really
dirt. Oh my
deeper than I
god.
thought. It's next
Yeah,
kind of
knowing
conscripting
Amity
as
prior
weird,
to
whatever it is.
I'd rather not work with
her introduction
No,
here
order.
is
which he's fairly high in.
it comes with a lot of negatives
He's in an
because that
order
means
going
that you
one by
have to
himself.
have
There's
some sort
more
of
of
connection
them.
to the Umbral Sea,
Quite a
which
few.
means that you are not particularly welcome.
Maybe he doesn't lose his memories. Maybe he actually dies and then just kind of...
You have another,
Yeah.
and another, and another, and another.
Oh god. That's horrible.
They all bear the same name.
Maybe. Maybe it's all just
It
like
would make
clones.
sense.
Like magic.
Oh, think about it. If he's bounded, his soul could be bounded to every body, just over and over and over and over again.
Like how they do the... Well, us.
I did find a...
Yeah, pretty much, Pyro.
I once conducted a raid on a
I mean, how that's
witch's
what
level,
the issue we had, that
the
one guy who
corridor.
was just like, oh yes, I know your character.
There were jars in there. Clay
Still debating on
pots.
whether or not I want to
They were
talk
filled
to them
with
about that again.
bodies in various stages of growth. We assumed that she would take over them every single time we had killed her.
Yeah, the abyss is something that the abyss
crushed
is
and burned
outside of
everything in there.
everything. It is
It's horrible.
basically the edge of
Yes.
all the far planes.
Must be
False
burned.
life.
Heat death of the universe. Yeah, basically.
Whatever he is, he can't kill me while I'm here, so till I leave, I'll be fine. Which is inevitably going
Sure they
to
would understand.
happen.
Oh yeah.
But that's
Yeah,
for
no,
another day.
the admins for Aether talked to
As
them
far
about
as
it.
I know, he believes that I will not interfere.
Why did my phone just go off?
Once you do interfere, I swear he's gonna start actually trying to kill you as well.
I have fought in a war, Percy. You get used to it.
Sure.
Oh, I know why. It's my reminder that it's
Have any thought on this, Miss
medication time. Not in particular now.
Unfortunate. Well then,
I already gave my thoughts.
guess all we can do. I see. So all we can do is wait then.
Yes. Yes, it is.
It's the most boring part. Just get on with it already. If you're going to try and kill me, just do it. Why procrastinate?
Because he can't touch you here. If you really wanted him to try to kill you, you'd leave.
The best
just in the
hunters are
swamp.
patient.
Very patient.
I mean, I was just in the swamp. I didn't try anything there.
Perhaps he didn't see you leave.
Because he believes... That, and I was also with him, gathering. It is our agreement. He will not approach the others, while I am assisting. I managed to buy space that way.
He can try and kill me all he wants, but as soon as he goes after any of the others, I will hunt him to the ends of the earth. Or whatever we call this place.
Well, I can tell he has no interest in them.
The ends of the island. Good. Or this plane. Whatever. Either way. Like I said, I'm fine with them going after me. But they don't go near any of the others. He will try his hardest to corrupt them, twist their mind into thinking something else. Not through magic at all, just through manipulation. He's quite good at it. Aye. At least I think he is. He's done it for other people.
Perhaps that's the greatest manipulation of all. Thinking you think he's scarier than he really is.
Aye. You're not wrong. Could be. But you have to admit, you have slight amount of fear when his name is mentioned, considering he's known across a whole different play distance by everyone.
I don't give a shit about him. But frankly,
I'm sure you don't.
his name is meaningless to me.
Aye.
He has not proven himself as being worthy of my fear. Fear is earned.
Fear. I understand. And that's not really fear he's after. If anything, it's more fame. He wants people to know who's. Because though it may not.
And
let
I'm
us
sure
know, it
he's
comes
so happy that we're standing here talking about him.
Aye, but what I mean is, it's not that you fear him. You're just one of many who will fear him. And I mean that quite literally. To be honest, I'm sure if it was a group, could quite easily take him down, but he's smart about it. He won't attack us while we're in a group. That's why I say try to keep everyone out of it and just leave him to try and attack me. Because as soon as everyone else tries to defend me or attack him, that's when it no longer just means he wants to kill me.
The greatest assumption that I particularly care that he wants to kill you.
Just smart, I guess.
It's the worst kind of sycophant. He wants people to know.
What's the point? Eventually he'll find people who want to try and defend me, and that's when he gets to rack up more bodies. Your friends, by the way. You think he got accepted?
He was. Because I vouched for him in front of Duran. Man makes me sick. And enjoying yourself, Ollie?
Haven't had to use my sword in a while.
Well, you'll be using it more often, considering that you're in the company of mercenaries. Do be warned, they may attempt to shoot you in the back. They have a tendency to do that to their own.
Also, one last thing. Miss Amity.
What?
Our whole group knows about it, except for Kelly, so to keep it that way. Meaning if anyone tries to tell her about this man, don't let them, because our curiosity gets the better of her. She will do something stupid.
Yes, I've seen her. She would ask questions, and I've already gotten the answer as to what he would do.
It's not that I don't trust her with the knowledge, it's that the knowledge could get her harmed.
The knowledge could get any of us harmed. Simply by you being around us, you put us at risk.
Aye, but to be fair, I don't go searching for it.
You were the one who went to the swamp today.
Any of you could walk away at any moment, I wouldn't follow you. Not a leech.
Who says I'm here for you?
Never said you were.
No, but you implied it.
No, not necessarily. You just said that me being around could get you all harmed, and I said you can leave whenever you wish. And I mean everyone, not just you. I'm simply sitting here.
But it does feel kind of good to get the blood flowing again, finally.
Hmm.
I think I was getting rusty.
Sluggish, lethargic. You were on the battlefield for so long.
Starving. Barely.
I will handle
hanging.
Kelly.
As of right now, it's fine. She doesn't know.
No, but
No, but the moment they show up, she will take interest.
he will take interest. I'll tell you that now. He is drawn to magic after all.
Really as well.
Incredible.
Already knows, but
Killers like him have rituals. Is this likely his? Letting everybody know.
aye. But it's not just them. Just keep him away from everyone if you can. And I mean everyone.
I am doing what I can.
John, Orieli, Kelly,
People
Amity,
keeps.
all of them. Keep him
He
away.
will not interact as long as I'm around. He's a watcher. He will only come when either I am not present or I send for him.
Works for me.
But he will only stay that way as long as I can provide him information.
So, we'll be swapping places then. I'll fuck off, you hang out with him. Till whatever happens, happens. Either I end up dead or he ends up dead. Which he's not around if you're around, so if you need to speak, just find me. But like I said, when everyone's actually here and awake, just hang around them.
Indeed.
We'll find, fucking, why not hang out with the mercs, put them in more danger?
If you can stomach being around them, so be it.
It gives me entertainment.
Assuming they don't attempt to kill you first.
Or sell you.
I do not consent. It's that easy.
No, but they may attempt to sell you.
True.
Push you into a position where you can't exactly leave.
Whatever happens, I guess. I'm not that stupid, though. Though you only think it. I'm not completely dumb.
Not like them.
At least you're honest with yourself.
I don't know if that was a compliment or a diss. I'll take it as a compliment.
Do as you wish.
What?
Keep walking.
You keep walking.
What? You're doing great, Amity.
It's alright. Fairly certain I've seen children with more brain power.
It's fucked up.
I'm sure he has muscles in his head, rather than grey matter.
Probably.
Quite possibly.
That's probably why he hangs out with Asmodeus and all them so much. They're all quite... not all there.
Isn't Asmodeus the one who owns the winery?
Asmodeus is an old blood vampire. Narcissistic bastard that can't think of anyone else but himself.
I?
Oh, and he'll try
This
to
I
claim
was
yourself.
not aware of.
For wine, which he charges, I think it's 100, 200, and 300 gold for.
For wine.
Shelf,
Again.
So he
middle shelf,
freezes his
and top shelf.
customers.
For wine.
Yes, for wine. And
real
that
blood
inevitably...
Old-blooded
Could buy so much
vampire
food with that.
narcissist. Yes, you
Oh.
could.
No waste.
For something that dulls your senses and inevitably kills you. Slowly but surely, but it does.
Poison to the mind.
And to the body.
I wouldn't mind a glass of whiskey alone, I'll be honest.
Food is irrelevant, sleep is irrelevant, drinking is irrelevant.
Drinking mostly. I still don't understand it. I've never understood it. Why people actually drink. Knowing that it poisons them.
They wish to escape to a
People generally
different
do it
area.
to keep warm, because they can't afford firewood.
What?
Because there isn't much around.
Well, considering that. So many different ways other than alcohol. If you have the money to afford alcohol, I'm sure you have the money to afford firewood. And
It's not the money that
No, when there is a
people
scarcity
often
of a
distill
resource.
their own brew.
But that does
Some
still
use it
confuse me
also
more.
as paint remover.
Aye, but as I said, it still does confuse me if you
It
have
is
the
useful for
resource
starting a
to
flame.
make alcohol. Aye, but if you have the resource for alcohol, to use that resource.
Quick one that burns fast.
Oh? Wind? Okay. Great
Certain
background
types of
music. It really
alcohol
is.
can be used for
I'm really liking. This one's Solar Ash.
destructive manner. Because they do burn. Put a, I think there was a
Solar
drink
Ash
that
Kingdom
said
has so
that.
much good stuff.
Put a
Also,
rat
oh my
in
goodness.
a bottle
Jam
that's full
buddies,
of strong
yo!
alcohol, light
Holy
it,
shit, dude!
and then throw it at an enemy.
Thank for the gift subs! God damn!
Set my flame.
Yeah, the entire OST has some really good music. It really fits the vibe that I like for Amity and Sakoto. That sort of like ethereal bells, mysterious, synthy sort of
They
vibes.
also
Space
when they're
music,
strange,
basically.
They keep some in their mouth, and they have a match or a torch, and they simply squeeze their lips together and blow.
Fire
Great
spitters.
fire.
Devastating.
It's often used in a ball or brawl. Forces your opponent back. And of course, then you can beat them into a pulp.
Oh my god, yeah, you got curry.
I always intended
You guys
to
got a
use
gift
it
sub.
on
Please be sure to
bombs.
thank them. Pretty please. That's all I ever ask. In return, if you guys get a gift sub, please be sure to thank the person who gave you one. Because they're being so generous.
I really don't like fighting all that much.
So I'm going to take a drink. Fuck it. It's quiet.
There's nothing fun about taking a life.
Depends on where you're from. Depends on the life you're taking.
I agree on the depends. Certain people I would much enjoy, but just in life in general, it's not that fun to take. That's why I try to
Sippies and stretch.
That's why I try to stay away from crypts. Because there's still
Mm.
souls who have yet to find their way.
I'll embrace a crypt one day. I live in one.
Sure you would. I'm sure you would. Yeah, I said, me personally, I'd rather just sit down and talk. So much easier.
I think you would
Talking in
classify
sleeves.
my place as a old crypt at this point.
I mean, don't get me wrong, where I'm from there's a lot of war and fighting, but, better than a ton. And yet
I've
you carry
recently
two
found a
swords
place
and a
that
shield.
is so
Simply
beautiful.
because I have to.
The undead walk in droves. The land is literally stained crimson. And there's an indefinite war. A good place for
Okay.
old
Uh,
magic.
might have been the headset shifting, honestly. But it also could have been my back.
Not even
I do crackle,
Yes.
snap, and pop.
The old necromancies. But you see, it wasn't necromancy cast by a mage. No, it was simply the act of so much death occurring and the will to kill the other side that caused these bodies to reanimate themselves, to continue their fight.
Pitiful existence, if you ask me. Mockery of life.
But yes, to answer you, I do carry two weapons, and it's only because I have to. I only take a knife if I have to. I only fight if I have to.
Of course. I don't mean
I
to
don't have
intend
to,
that.
I'd rather talk it out.
Do not intend to say that you enjoy fighting.
I don't.
Certain,
At
but
all.
you suddenly seem equipped.
Aye. Like I said, it's because I have to be. I mean, before I came here,
Do it because it's my job.
It used to be mine. Not anymore. I'm a freelancer. Do nothing. I have to live, and that's it. Keep my friends alive, that's it. Anything other than that, there's no point in it. If you decide to go make bloodshed for no reason, just putting other people in danger, you don't have to be. For example, Duran. It's his whole plan, just to make bloodshed in other places, causing problems for everyone else around him, no matter what happens. Nor does he care. He says it's to protect everyone. We both know he's lying
himself
to
with
himself.
business.
Exactly. It's for the coin, that's it. All he wants. It's all any of them want. Sad, actually. That a man is so committed to a piece of metal that he would take so many lives for it. Even lives of some that he calls family.
Welcome to humanity.
It's disgusting.
You know, there are times I'm actually curious, which are worse in terms of greed? The dwarves or the humans?
Fucking humans. I've spent plenty of time around the dwarves to know that it's definitely
Dwarves do not. Dwarves in general do not.
At least in my experience, they do not hoard wealth.
They hoard material. They enjoy good craftsmanship.
And when do you know a dwarf to go invade another country just because they have more money than them?
Of course, there are always exceptions.
That's why I like the dwarves so much. They only fight unless they only fight if they have to, and that is it. I don't think I've ever seen a dwarf actually commit an act of violence that they didn't have to.
I never saw one, but he wasn't there.
Well, I lied. Unless we're counting, like, brawls when they get drunk, but...
No,
Maybe
this
that-
one was just mad. Mad by a mage.
Of course.
So,
What else would it be?
the dwarf did what myself and many others where I hail from do. Well, want to do. He succeeded. He killed the mage, took them to the top of their tower, and they were supposed to be immortal with a certain amulet. But they seem to forget that sometimes the amulets are made by dwarves. So he knew where to break it, and he did. Oh, and it was glorious. He grabbed the mage and threw them off the mountain. And on down they fell and crunch. It echoed through the night, so you could hear it. Just retribution for what that foul creature had done to everyone around him.
There's reasons to do things, but believe if you're going to do something like kill someone, you have to be so full. Just get it over with.
Unlike the mercenaries who toy with their prey.
But even with them, when they do eventually,
Bored.
it's not in a swift death.
Desire to cause mischief. Growing.
Not always.
To be a cryptid.
Trust me, I know.
Growing. Too edgy.
But most do.
Most, yes.
To be honest, I was never actually a Mac.
I know, right, Wind?
After something that happened, Durand threw me the animal.
Not even there. I know, right?
I never really...
You know what? That does make me think.
No, that truly does sound like Duran. Always imposing his will on others.
He did the same thing to Sin, actually.
Oh, I was wondering when someone was going to mention him.
I do not have many dealings with him, so...
I don't know, you were both going back and forth for so long, I was wondering if perhaps he was here.
From what I know, actually, he's off at the moment. I think he might have been fishing, last I heard. On a fishing trip. Someone goes on.
I don't know. I'm tired of this brooding.
Fair enough.
Hell, he might take you with him if you ask. He was going to take me on one, but I got sick. Ended up going. I believe it ended in fighting, but it was a fishing trip nonetheless.
Perhaps.
It would be fun just to go somewhere without having to deal with people who want to kill you. Just to go do something with people and enjoy it for once.
Admit to the bit, wanna be edgelord. I know, the brooding though. The the world is so depressing. Like, Amity comes off as like the edgy, sort of pretentious type, but she's just done with people. It's less that she is edgy and more that she fucking thinks people are stupid. Hates them for it. So happy, Sakura. Sakura is huggy. Woo!
Sorry, can I speak?
Not being an edgelord.
Don't mean it in a rude way.
Look, like, Amity comes off as an edgelord just because of the way she dresses and, like, how standoffish she is, but ultimately at the end of the day, she's not just like, oh, edgy, brooding. She's just a fucking introvert. She's an introvert who fucking hates people.
Because they chose to be around me. If they decided not to be, it's not a problem.
She does not find worth in people until they show that they have some kind of worth. The only people she truly hates are mages who indulge themselves in power and knowledge that they do not deserve. She's jaded, yes.
I've said I would like to speak with. It's been a while since I've spoken with Sin. Someone spoke with him. When was that? Isn't it Dusty? Yes, the library. That's what it was.
Seems to be quite the gathering outside of the mercenaries building. As much as this conversation has been stimulating, I'm curious. Take care. Good luck.
Thank you.
You're going to need it. Amity actually has nice conversations with people, like thoughtful, well-intentioned, where she shows that, like, she cares about people. People also, you know, annoy the piss out of her.
You made it. Hello. It's on your head.
Hey, you might be Vaughn's, like,
detour.
person, but you be quiet.
Oh, you too.
I think if I'm anyone's, I'm more of one of the face.
Just please, don't attract too much attention to me. If
I think there's other things you can worry
He needs more experience.
Teaching it manners.
But I guess this was a good first try.
She is pretty peculiar.
It's not every day you have to lead people.
Yes.
Something happened when she tried
She
to
is.
The opportunity every day.
Fair.
consume mine.
Hello.
Latch onto the other.
Definitely died. I mean, I was a sergeant. I was his sergeant.
Yeah, he
had to help where I can.
Great.
Hey,
Actually, I have a question for you. I got my arm back. Okay, I have a question for you.
I must ask, why is everyone gathered
Stop
here?
running away from itself. Huh? No clue.
Actually, the cave could give a calming effect to it. That might be why it's clinging to me.
You were saying?
I have a
might
question.
want to wash your coat of yours.
You wouldn't happen to know, would you?
anything.
I know, but I was asking
You
a
backed
question.
up into me and
You don't wish
this-
to answer
my
the
spores
question.
have gone onto your coat.
I was asking, you wouldn't happen to know why
Sorry.
everyone is gathered here outside the
It is
Mercenaries
fine.
Guild.
No, I
All right. Why is it you like mana so much?
Because it tastes like sweets.
Well, allow me to tell you something with my body freaking out the way that it is.
They do, yes. I think I'm some kind of little playground for them.
So anywho, look, I need you to understand.
is the door still locked?
I need you to understand that it's very bad for you to just run up and tackle someone, you know? It's really bad to tackle someone.
I'm pretty sure the door's open. Yes, honestly, I wish it was. I wish they weren't.
Still closed.
Yeah, they're having a private meeting.
It seems the spirits
You
do
know,
not like you today.
Perhaps not. You know, you've tackled me and broken 3 of my ribs so far.
I don't know what they're saying.
Do you need healing, Black Mage?
Oh.
I can't hear at all what they're
No,
saying.
I'm fine, thank you.
Like,
Look, just for extra measure, please. Do not tackle me ever again. I would greatly appreciate it. And besides, the peeps around here need my power, you know.
Yes, I tried to replicate them with the chandeliers out here, and no real success there.
Why are you laughing? What is wrong?
I don't know. You can ask them.
Sure they do.
It's more biological design, I guess.
I'm sure they need.
I feel like a giraffe. No.
I feel like a dog
So.
chasing a car. I feel like a dog.
Shit. So anywho, like I was saying,
You can always ask them.
do not tackle me again.
I don't know if she'll find it
There's a
insensitive.
big cut in his side, and
I won't tackle you as hard.
Perhaps you should look
Okay,
to the heavens and
that'll work.
reorient yourself.
I swear I was the healer, and somehow I was always in the front.
I tried looking to the heavens, it doesn't work.
You got yourself killed. Yep. You're definitely dead.
I'm joking with you, man.
No one died.
I had to kill more than I wished I had to.
Now that you're
Here again.
punch me much what I promised.
It was a trap.
Haven't seen you in a while.
We were led into these crypts that were supposedly invaded by bandits.
Excuse me. I punched him in. I'm here. What?
Idiot.
My body's messing up. Give me, I need to chill over here a second. Give me a moment.
No problem.
What the fuck? Hello?
Try one more time, I'm sure it'll work.
I'm just wondering, why is this working?
No, I said. Try one more time, I'm sure it'll work this time.
Maybe. Maybe.
Indeed. There are some that would be okay with you grabbing their injuries, while some are not.
That's confusing.
Temptation to voice mod, spooky voice.
Then what were my previous friends?
Assholes.
They never asked.
Pretty much.
Oh. I mean, when I first met one of them, he punched me in the stomach and grabbed my money. But then he said we're gonna be best friends from now on.
That was sarcasm. They never saw you as friends. They saw you as a punching bag.
Why would you lie to me? You never.
It is a barrel
That was
man.
the first time I met him.
It's a tactic used in bullying. I know, because I've been there.
Why would they bully me?
Just if you were from Queens,
I mean,
could be a multitude of things, actually.
I wasn't very confident back then. I was quite scrawny, and I was so smaller than the rest.
That might have been why.
Or the healing is one of the two.
Probably healing. Or maybe the both.
Oh, that's the barrel speaking. This is confusing. Now I have to ask people what they like.
That's usually how it goes.
Indeed, that's normally how
Are you
things
sure
go.
Are you sure my old friends and best friend were bullying me? I still can't believe it. They can't have been bullies, right?
It sounds like it. I've been alive for 140 years, and that indeed sounds like bullying.
But sometimes they visited my house, and sure, they smoked cigarettes when I told them not to, and they drank all the beer in the closet. But like sharing is caring, right? I mean, they didn't clean up. That was a bit annoying.
That's if you're willing to share. If you don't want to share, I do not have forced you to.
I mean, did they ever share anything with you?
Oh yeah. One guy sometimes ate a banana, and he throws the banana peels at me.
That's not sharing.
But the peels are full, or the banana peels are full of calcium. This is confusing. This is confusing to me. I don't know. Everything is confusing. They keep telling me that my previous friends and best friends were bullying me and weren't my friends. And I don't understand that. I do understand that some friends are different and need to be treated as different friends. But this is hurting my head.
Is there something you want? Emma's giving you a hug.
Wow. Okay.
Are you gonna suplex me now?
No. This is just a hug.
Oh.
Also, you know very well that I would not be able to lift you.
Oh, that's true. Especially with your injured arm.
Exactly.
Wait, maybe my ribs are still not fully in place yet.
I don't think they heard.
Maybe
No.
you could grab one of my ribs and.
No.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Oh.
Secondhand.
That's not something friends would do.
I see. So friends don't ravish their partners.
No.
I do care about your well-being.
She's petting your head now. So that was something.
Tracy.
Quite dirty.
Keep going. There we go. Now. You have... You have a basic principle. I'm going to start fighting back. Alright? This is where we start picking it up a little. The intensity of it. That's it. As soon as you knock my blade offline, we're going. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
There's a god there. Odd noise. Oh, she's coming in closer. But they were more nocturnal. Oh, this one seems to be of a day. What? Here he goes.
Rambunctious.
Because you... Not quite sure what it is, but we tried containing it, or I tried to put it in a cell to, you know, stop it from messing with people. But it got out of the cell. Somehow. Far too malleable to be held.
Just go where I want, do what I want.
Have you ever had squirrel before? Maybe it's delicious.
We eat whatever we hunt.
If it was all pleasure, we wouldn't be doing much.
We'd all be really fat and really lazy.
I feel called out.
Why?
Because I'm lazy. And
At
technically,
least you can't
consider
get
me
fat,
fat.
right?
Yeah, you're.
You can't.
I mean, this
I mean, you
armor,
can't
I
get any
bump into
fatter.
door frames all the time. I hate it. I'm too big.
Just go to the like dwarves and have them tell them
you
like,
hear that?
hey,
Am I
fling me
crazy?
down and have them strike you
heard
with a hammer.
I jumped
I
off the
swear to
cliff
God, if that's
earlier.
the rats again.
Oh, well, we
upstairs?
paid our protection money.
Let's just hope that. No, I'm not crazy. I heard that.
I heard that too.
I think
I'm gonna-
there's a ghost.
And there's or somebody just
Tavern
upstairs.
haunted again? Okay.
Could also be.
Oh, oh. Excuse me.
I don't want to know if it's a rat. I'd rather it be a ghost than a rat.
I don't see anything up here.
What about the ghost of a rat?
That's even worse.
I mean, I think that rat went to hell, so I don't think he's coming out anytime soon.
Oh, well, that's
you mean the
reassuring.
one that went... Oh, you mean the one that apparently fell in the barrel?
We sent it to Cossetus.
Why is there a barrel to hell inside of the tavern back in Aether? I don't think I ever asked that.
It just apparently
Well,
exists.
I didn't
I
find a
haven't-
ghost, but I found this.
What? Why was that there?
Ah, the murder weapon. Now we just have to find the body.
Or the ghost.
There's also a chest up there, but I think that might be just for
Storage.
someone. That might be storage.
I'm going to look for a body in the chest.
I feel like if there was a body, we'd smell it by now.
I don't
I mean,
have a
depends if
nose.
it's-
I
Hey,
lost
if
it
it's a
in the
magical
war.
chest. Hey, if it's a magical chest, then you will not be able to smell it.
Oh, maybe so.
It's locked. I don't have a lockpick. Nor do I
Well,
have.
then maybe it's best.
proper
Maybe it's
hand.
best we keep it closed, even if there is a body in there.
Should
It
I
looks
keep the spear here, or
mysterious.
should I move it?
I don't know.
Well, I imagine it came from the car. If it came from the combat yard, we could probably bring it back. But why a spear? I wonder.
Why not?
Well, poking.
Good range, good defense.
Wait, hold on. I have an idea. Maybe if we just leave the spear on the table for a second, and like, if there is a ghost, it'll move, right? That's a ghost.
Have you never been haunted before? Is it that scary?
Oh, listen, I'm still reeling from the whole rat thing yesterday.
That doesn't have that will make you go insane for magic, and then I'm going to a dragon land.
And you just yeah.
And then I'm going to a Dragon Man's tower, whatever mage man. I'm going to his dragon land, and it's abundance of magic. That won't drive me insane. So I'm going from one extreme to the next.
I'm hearing things. I'm going insane.
I think I am.
Shit, that is an angry-looking bird.
Well,
Never had
no, I don't really need.
Anything else I should sign?
Jesus, this place doesn't scare me. This place is just a barrel walking around.
All you
now.
need to know is
What
if
the
you
hell?
stay here long enough, and you become a member, you
Hobbies.
get access to the hookah lounge. If you become an officer, you get a gun.
Hookah lounge.
It's
It's an Aether.
It's
I know what a hookah is. I'm not that dumb.
Do anything I
It's
can.
an Aether.
okay. Well, just making sure. What's
Aether.
going down?
I've yet to know where, how to get.
Make sure there's
Can I have a
A
gun?
floating island in the
Dumbass.
asphalt.
What? No. What? Floating island?
You
I
want
don't
to
need
go for
light
the
powder, I thought it'd be
Nexus?
quite useful.
The
Yeah.
thing in the middle of
No,
town.
you can't just take one of my weapons. For my if I join the mercs, become an officer, then what?
When he comes back on my base.
But it's not make out
How deep the water is.
maybe tomorrow.
Yeah, but
I
what's
can-
gonna stop me from stealing it?
It's just the same barrel as before.
If you're around
It
tomorrow,
was
find
sweet.
me. What?
I'll shoot you. How much?
gun you stole. Fuck. How much do they cost?
Once again, no screaming. You
Um,
haven't
not
cleaned
per
the
se.
air industry. I do not quite mind.
Because,
knows how to get the
like in general, like
Please
where
not
you
right
get
now.
them from and how much they cost.
Yeah. I know the location.
I don't fucking know a lot.
I don't really know how I got here.
I don't handle the
Look, I
business
think it'd be
transactions.
useful, right? Like you saw that, I shot it, and I don't need black powder. You know, it'd be quite cool. It's quite useful. I know how to. Yeah, you need to use that stupid powder and spark shit. I just
You can put the medallion on you wherever you'd like, basically.
I swear to God, I'm hearing things.
Even on your forehead.
You know, if you want to go the extra mile, sign off.
You just kind of tack it in, like.
Oh, it's gone.
Or you can get it welded on, you know, just burnt.
You know, if you there's like a bulletin board somewhere here that has our extra form.
Do you think
if you want to
Dragar
sign
have
that.
flint locks?
They got that fucking creepy
They
eye
have
thing
more
on your
than flint
back.
locks.
Also, does
They have,
I know.
I'll just steal the
They
weapons
have
off
my
of
pet
them.
now, I don't know.
Pepper
I don't know what
that
it
like
is.
rotate.
being a carpenter, how
What
about
the
I have no idea,
Yeah,
but it's
well,
looking at it.
Dude, I can be like the ultimate mage.
I
Like
don't
I'm punching
know.
with magic.
Maybe
You're like,
useful for
you can't kill me,
something,
magic. Just
maybe.
fucking fuck
It's
you.
agreed that it's some sort of darkness thing, and I'm pure
Alright,
darkness.
I mean,
where's this
I'm
fucking ghost?
So
I'm
I'm
this ass mage who just sits behind this desk all day.
Can I ask why you have like 4 weapons? Is that just me? There might be just you. Only if you want to find this. My mind.
Yes, I want a bow, and I want it to, you know, have one magic enchantment, and that's silent shot. So I can just aim it at a mage.
Never know where it's coming. That's why I like bows.
No, it's a notion that you will. Using the training plans around
Hmm. Goodness, Archmage, you seem to be having some trouble. What the wind doing? I know, right?
Amity, as you observe this strange sort of ritual magic casting by the head mage, during that whole experience, as he touched each of those individual runestones, they changed from their normal color of red to a green, and they all proceeded to link up to him and into his staff. And as you saw him move his hand in a strange sort of incantation, right where you see over here, a door appeared. Except you did not see it open. It looked no different from any other door. But nonetheless, you just saw him almost phase right through it.
I try to touch the door.
As you get closer, right about, you see the two guardians, left and right. You see their swords both lift, barring your entry. You see in their visors begin to glow that same green color that the runestones had changed to. Also a perception check, actually, for you. Give me a second. Amity, you're very observant. You've been around Redwall for a long time now, to where you kind of could almost give a tour of the damn place. And as you gaze upon all these runestones, you begin to realize that this isn't the first time you've seen these symbols. They're actually decorated in some part of Redwall. Although they're a different color, and they're arranged a certain way. Amity, as you sit here observing and thinking, as you get closer to this runestone right over here that still remains the green color, you can slowly see the color shifting. It's slowly almost like bleeding out. The green sort of has like magi is slowly just pouring out. It's returning back to its original red color. It's not impossible to think that he probably poured some of his own magic into it to activate whatever.
Trying to recall where in Redwall these are. They're on a timer. When does he come back out?
Amity, as you sit here, kind of just going about the cave, you'll notice that the guardians that basically had once barred your path have now dropped their swords, and now the green light has returned to their visors once more. And then you can kind of see what was there at the door begin to illuminate. And in only a few instances, you see the door open. And out pops and the last you see of him, with that massive, almost swirling abyss of all the fauna and flora that somehow manages to attain life down here. You can probably almost assume it was almost like a teleport, not like his usual trick. Amity, as you come to observe this gravestone in particular, the one he had stopped by, you go to read it. It's a little faded, but you're able to at least discern a few words and a name. At the top of it, you see the name Serene. And then below it says, in memory, those who tried. And that is all you're able to discern. No one's ever talked about exactly who's buried here, or why they were. Another ruined gravestone. And as you wipe away at it, you see another name. And the name you inscribe is Darian. And then a little bit at the top, you say, and it says, a mage whom, and then cut off by where the stone is cut. Connecting the pieces, you rub away at the moss and debris. You are able to discern a few more words. A mage who is all, wanting to be more. Another grave, in just the same poor state as the other two. The name has been completely cut out, but the passage below it remains intact. And it reads, a solemn soul who fought alongside those who knew not of the impending danger. They were the bravest of their kind. And with this, unfortunately their last. May he rest. These two in particular are by far the most worn of all of them. Centuries you could feel older than the other rest. You are unable to discern anything from these two. The text is just almost non-existent at this point.
What?
another grave. You go to peek at this one, and it's a little more ornament than the rest. It says, "In the light of which he walked is the path of which he tread. He is forever with him as he's laid to rest." No name, only a passage. The next one. Similar fashion to the previous one, bearing another scripture about the light. Exactly what Nevertuda means. They don't refer to any sort of god, just more of sort of this embodiment of the magic. You look for a name on this one, and to your displeasure, there's just more references. To the very last one. You once again pick away at all the growing moss, fungi, and whatever is Mapinski found itself around these graves. You're able to make it out. And it reads, "Here lies a brother of which who gave everything. And for what he gave, it was vastly more than his life. He will be remembered forever." And then at the top, his name. It reads out Zervin, but then there's a bit of a last name at the end. You're unable to read it out. It starts with an S, though. Then the rest just crumbled away.
Idiot, what are you doing out here?
Well, they don't play magic sequence, 3 magic users, 4 marshals, and 1 hag. So, just fair warning to you, don't cross them, unless of course you wish to try to contend with them. But yes, that's why there's so many people out here.
Why do I vaguely feel like I'm being threatened by all of this?
No. If I wanted to threaten you, this is just a simple, light-hearted confirmation for you. I mean, girls gotta stick together, right?
So if I wander off into the swamp, I'm not going to get stabbed in the back?
If I'm going to stab anyone, it's always going to be so they're staring at me. I like to watch a light leave their eyes.
And at him?
He's a frontal. You see, we have honor. The mercenaries don't. In fact, most mercenaries, if they have a chance, will take a pull it out, put it in the back of your skull, and pull the trigger.
The mercenaries, what do you expect?
At
Right,
least
well,
some
thank you for
form
the
of honor.
information. I'm going to take a
Take
tour
care.
of the horrid place.
Eventful, as always.
Oh, what can I say? Seem like they're going to
this
get
is not
any more violent.
This is not
I genuinely thought that this small group was going to charge at me and demand to know.
I'm sure they will, to be honest. Eventually we'll make it back. What were you
Which is
doing?
hilarious because I need to find a short little report of one and hand over that
You
the
mean
mercenaries
Scoops?
conducted. Yes, Scoops, that's it. That the mercenaries recently conducted the murder of an innocent man. That would tank their reputation, wouldn't it?
Aye. And you have proof. Well, you drew.
Yes.
And
I
wrote
drew,
down
but
what you saw. You're a
I'm
witness.
not known for information. I have several witnesses. We had people going in and out past us. Oh. Amity.
What is he doing
Always
out here?
getting the jump on me. Who?
Not being bored.
Oh. He was investigating, along with myself, the actions of the Mercenary Guild, which was to take a traveling... Would you call him sellsword? I think he was more innocent, yes.
No, he
Out
was
in the
literally
swamp.
just random.
Yeah. They literally grabbed him, drew him out to the swamp because he asked a question, and they killed him. In fact, I think they
Solid
butchered him.
stuff.
I see. Well, I'll leave you to your business.
Oh, I'm not sure if you're familiar with this, but there's a mage that wanders about on occasion. An archmage, all white, I think.
I'm familiar with this one, yes.
I haven't... Well, he doesn't like anyone really approaching him. I attempted to make contact and,
You sure about
he
that?
spit in front of my eyes.
Always seems
I
very
attempted to
chatty.
approach, so... Oh?
I witnessed it.
Who does that
You
one
walked
work
up to him
for?
and he just poofed.
Do you know?
That one, I believe, might be part of the mercenaries.
I hang around them a lot, but...
Interesting.
They do hang around, but I've never seen them anywhere else.
Well, either way, good luck.
Take care, Amity.
Take care.
Well done.
Hopefully some people are. Yeah, he's dead.
Aye.
You see any more guards?
Like you should.
Oh, yes.
You just witnessed a man got murdered. Yeah, we're not both up for my man. If that even matters. Hold on. My God.
Hello there.
Hello.
I love doing this murder.
You see over there a body of a man clothed in black and red.
Mad, but you know.
Why can't I see the dead body?
He got shot in the head.
All I had to do was bring him here to get killed. So,
Aye.
did my job.
Topical.
Knew it might not be my place to ask, but
She dings against her punch.
Huh. Just in arms, I guess. I mean, we're not really sisters, and all. Whatever, fuck.
He didn't speak of any marking.
My job's done. Are you paying me, or do I get my pay somewhere else?
Since I told you already.
Young lady,
Continue.
as you
5 gold.
stand here hidden from everyone else, you witness somebody just got shot by a crossbow bolt from behind you.
Oh, I'm aware.
From a distance.
By the way,
Okay then.
if they have eyes on us back there, they definitely have eyes on you now. And from a range, the lad, you never just have one crossbow.
Aether guards are still in this area. They're still in this area.
Find whoever did it.
Possibly one of them sniped him. Yeah, Storm Shark, we're gonna go look for this motherfucker. We're gonna go out.
You do that.
I was just walking around the swamp. I only saw 2 people.
Well, I just
As
saw
a
multiple. I just
precaution,
saw
my
multiple of my
spores are on the
comrades.
body. If they're innocent, but they should at least decompose naturally. In any case.
Also, I think you're sinking into the swamp. Oh shit, I am.
You were like that back in the
Shit.
Forgot to mention it. Got distracted by the guard.
In any case, should probably make sure that they have those markings on, and not just immediately go after them from somebody wearing the same clothes as them.
Perhaps we should go check on the town guard.
Yeah, probably. That would be the
Hey, Charlotte.
Hello. Apparently this can tell people what their affinities are. But I don't know how.
Okay. Oh. I've been trying to figure that out. I knew this thing had something to do with the elements or what have you, but
Every time I try and ask, someone else more important gets in front of me and they get answers.
Well, I'm sure one day your luck will go the right way. That's how mine does too.
But it's really pretty.
It is rather pretty and glowy. I wonder what it looks like at night.
Charlotte, Toby, I'm gonna head out. Have a good day.
See ya.
Alright, Bryant, you take care.
Okay.
I just hope my affinity is something cool. Though I haven't the slightest idea what it could be. Never really noticed anything that would make me think anyway, specifically.
I don't know, I think the pictures are really pretty.
Amity,
Like,
recognize
this
anything?
one
Yep.
looks like a shield. With
But there will be
scratches on
one
it.
thing you do notice.
What does it represent? Do you know?
Very good.
No.
I think I know that.
There's a
I
rune
think
missing
this
down
is-
below.
This corner is chaos, but I'm not familiar with the little ones.
The only person who might be able to answer any of these questions would be, well,
This one looks
the
like
man
a
you saw.
bug.
And wherever he's gone.
Oh, it does kind of look like a bug. A little like a beetle's horns.
Yeah, like this is the little mouth, and it has like a little eye pattern on its back.
I think that's like a bug element. Is that what that represents?
Maybe.
Decay. Death.
Oh. Not as fun as a bug element. Oh?
It was a temporary distraction of light. That one looks like a blob. This one's an eye. I like this one.
Oh, it does look like an eye. I was gonna say it looks like kind of like a whirlpool. I'm sure a mage would lose their minds because I'm sure we're getting all of these wrong. But I
This
know.
one looks like
the magic circle. Last time I saw someone step on this, they exploded. It was a good day.
Oh,
Who are
no.
you?
I was in one once dancing with
no.
manitoads, and another manitoad spawned.
No one of particular interest.
That one looks
Summoning circle.
Not to you, anyways.
Alright.
Yes.
Works for me. Well, how do you do? My name's Aaliyah. Lovely introductions we've made with each other, isn't it?
I'm Charlotte.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Charlotte.
Toby. Good to meet you.
Toby. And your name?
Bit rude to ask, don't you think?
Not necessarily.
Unless you want me to call you Mystery Spooky Lady. That's the thing with the axe.
I thought they put that thing
Depends truly
in
what you
jail
want.
cell.
If you don't want me to ever talk to you again, I'll never look your way.
That's usually the power of a name, isn't it? That's the point of it.
I think only names have power, but I think necessarily the thing I'm talking about is it's better for social interactions if I know your name. But
Kind of looks like a mountain.
then again,
See, like the,
Oh yeah, I can see a mountain.
Who knows? Who knows the mysterious lady's name?
Several people, in fact. Assuming your question
several
wasn't
people.
rhetorical.
Maybe.
magic of throwing rocks.
I like this
This
game.
one likes.
I'll figure out
like
your name.
waves
I don't
of
want you to tell
stars.
me. It's the best part, but I'll figure it out somehow.
Maybe not now, maybe not even 3 years from now, but eventually I'll get to know your name. So, you
This one's
have a
easy,
lovely
this one's
day.
plants.
Enjoy your,
Yeah, nature. I know this one.
standing around, I guess.
And this one's water. I know that. I don't know
Look.
what those are.
Sometimes you just gotta get someone to go away and you just say, charmed, I'm sure.
I hope I don't have to study this thing if I'm actually gonna learn magic the way I want to.
Swimming's fun though.
Yeah, I only got like 15 minutes left.
This one looks like a tree with a mask on.
Oh, I see it. I had it upside down.
Life.
It kind of looked like a face. Like,
Life?
that's life?
Yes.
I thought life was the center one. Actually, no, prove what I know.
No. No, the center is soul. The source of magic.
Oh.
Even in my limited knowledge, I know
that makes
this.
more sense. But my knowledge is far more limited than yours, clearly.
Excuse me, any of you can heal poisons from somebody?
Ooh.
If I have herbs, I can make a minor antidote.
Alright, just in case. Go to this building.
Ooh.
Okay, let me go get some of my herbs. I'll make an antidote.
Some people in the swamp were poisoned and badly damaged.
Oh, the mercenaries guild?
I think so.
Hmm.
I don't know.
Pity.
I hope they're alright. I don't know why they keep going in the swamp. Every time someone goes in the swamp, they come back injured. Sounds to me they should stop
I've
going.
been to
Or
the
they
swamp
don't come
least
back at all.
2 times already, and I haven't come back injured.
Maybe you're just lucky. Plus, yeah, who knows?
Or unseen.
I need Midas. Midas. I need Midas.
Here.
Well, Squidman's bleeding out upstairs. Garrix is hurt, and Sunny is
proceed and try to extract them
so
from the poison.
You're a healer? Or
Did something happen to them?
God went somewhere else. God went to the
Or
swamp.
Squidman? Well, naturally.
Something happened in the swamp.
Begin to close, but the dizziness doesn't stop. As you begin to siphon the poison from you, Sonny, it's painful. It's like your skin to your flesh is being ripped out. The blood is ripping out slowly. You feel the slowly just a fog of the form of
I want to know what did this to him.
Not sure.
It
You know
appears
out
the
there.
mercenaries suffered quite an uncomfortable beating.
Do you know what
Good.
was out there, Miss Amity?
I saw a few things, but nothing that I would assume would poison someone. Serves them right.
There was a cat that I was supposed to find, and it disappeared on me.
Cat.
They
I
came
didn't
up to
take you
me and
for a
approached me
cat
before I went into
person.
the swamp. Came up to me. Oh, God.
We do have whatever that is, though.
Just say I don't consent, it'll disappear.
Want to play catch?
No.
No, not really.
Now that I wonder. Well, no, because surely your fancy crystal would prevent it, but I'm wondering if you were to, I don't know, cast a spell to launch someone into the air and they fall. Would the crystal save them? Because it's not you killing anyone, it's just gravity. You know.
Well, that's the thing. You can fall off of the mountain there, and you won't die. Now, one person did snap their leg in half. I think they lost their shin, their knee, and their femur.
Well, I
Keep that in mind.
Because, like, what if someone was standing by that tree and I shot the flintlock? Me shooting at them would teleport me, but what about the bullet?
I don't know.
Does it still hit? Even so, if
that's
that
what I forgot
went...
to do. At some point, I need to head back out into the swamps and clean up the graves.
Do you know who's buried out
They're
there?
overgrown with moss. No, unfortunately, I don't.
Pity.
As far as I know, they're former mage students.
Students of whose?
There were some instructors' names that were listed below, but because of age, they were scraped away. You might be able to, you know, reverse the process of aging. You'd have to find a mage to do that, though.
Oh wow.
The barrel is
Yes.
Yes, it's rather odd, but not the strangest thing I think I've seen here yet. Anyways, I suppose I'll be headed back to Inkatop.
Have a good night, Miss Amity.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Percy.
I'll have to see if my attendant is alright.
I'm sure he'll be fine.
Armor like that, I would hope he is.
The poison got through, though. Which means something punctured.
Or he breathed it in. Or it made
Quite
contact
possibly.
with his skin. Either way, good luck. I'm sure he'll have answers for you as to what happened if he was the one being poisoned. Sadly, though, he is now the property of the Mercenaries Guild, so good luck with that.
Wow. He knows where he belongs.
I'm
And
sure
who
he
he
does,
knows first.
but they don't. You'll have to wait on them.
They will. Take Amity.
Goodbye. One man is going to die. They won't trust him if they know. This is why you have to be quiet, Nix. Can't tell people what you're doing. Where your goals and interests lie. You'll get it eventually, though, I'm sure. As long as you don't die. No, Sin. It's just returning.
Evening, Amity. Hope you had a eventful day. Few of them
Quite
are still
close
asleep, I guess. Tired.
Yes.
And the others, such as you, have already went on and enjoyed the day.
I was hungry. Needed food.
Wait, you get hungry?
Doesn't everyone?
I mean, I've never seen you eat.
I do it relatively frequently. It's important to keep your strength. Food and drink. Always a must. Otherwise you die.
I'm aware of that much. Never mind.
I don't make
I
a
thought
feast
you
out of
fed
it.
on
That's
something
what
else,
you're
or
concerning. Something else?
You're not as explosive as John, or I say, if anything, trying to be as particular as Ellie. So if anything, it's probably quite obvious that you would not make it a big deal.
I just find food and I eat it. Whenever I am able. It's difficult to predict when your next meal will be. But the bread at the tavern does the job quite well.
Oh. It's a tavern, eh?
Yes.
I'm guessing the hefty amounts of ale and meat isn't exactly your forte with the dwarves.
Not the ale. Muddies my senses, muddies my mind. And that won't do. Meat, though. Meat is good for keeping up your strength. And it's an indulgence every so often. But bread fills you up.
True. I'm quite particular to it. So what have you done today?
Kept an eye on Percy a bit. He's being foolish, I think. The quietness of the day, he almost wants to die.
I can't entirely speak for him. But during our contract, he always had a certain air about him in that regard. And if anything, he was always ready to die. But he had no fear of it.
There is a difference
He was
between
craving it sometimes.
not having a fear of it and actively seeking it. Being an idiot.
With that, you're right. I do still worry about him. His recent demeanor has not really given me much to, well, admire. It's not really the same, Percy.
Agreed. At this point, the only reason I see any hope for him is that people like John don't want to give up on him.
True. I don't think I could ever see John giving up on anybody.
Sometimes I think he's close. But he always finds strength somewhere. Regardless. So long as they are not a threat to the others, I see no issue with Percy. He's an annoyance. That's it.
RP end, finish your scenes,
that's
and
a
go to
settlement.
the center, please.
No. I suppose you have the rest of your evening to yourself. I would like to rest.
If the others ask about me, say I went on a bit of a walk. Maybe a little further out than the Twin Sisters, but I'll be back.
Be careful. Don't die.
I always try to be.
And perhaps check back in soon.